Hello and welcome to our coverage of the 2019 Tuners Edge Runway Thrash. Now this is an airport event that's open to any car and anyone as long as it's registered and is all about having fun. Now in saying that, the new surface that got laid down at Cootamundra for the first 70 metres meant that records were set to tumble, and almost all of them did. Now in our first coverage feature, we're going to look at the record breakers, and we're then going to check out both the new school and old school muscle cars, the JDM two-wheel drives, the all-wheel drives, the GTRs, and the drag shootout. So let's get into it.
First up, a new record, as it's the first time we've had one. Quickest electric car. Anthony Burr bought out a Tesla Model S P85D running an 11.615. It launches great, but top end it dies off a bit like most electric cars, running 112 miles per hour. Something we haven't had much of at Cootamundra is front-wheel drives. So when a serious one came out to play, it was clear we'd have a decent record finally set. ABDUL's humble 91 Honda Civic from BYP has a B18 VTEC engine with a Garrett GTX 3076 turbocharger, Honda ECU, and makes 400 horsepower at the wheels. Enough for 10s at the track, but how would it go at Cootamundra?
All right, we've never actually had a front-wheel drive lay down a serious pass at a drag battle or runway thrash here before. When we heard that a customer of BYP was coming, we knew good things would happen. Abdul, mate, quickest front-wheel drive here, and you are now the record holder, the quickest front-wheel drive ever at Cootamundra. You must feel pretty good.
I feel good, man. We have to thank you for hosting the event, and thank BYP.
Mate, what's going to happen with this car from here? Is it saying as is, more development, you're coming back or what?
Yeah, of course I'm coming back.
Next runway thrash, you back?
Yeah, back for 10.
Mate, we will have you. Congratulations, mate. Well done.
Appreciate it. Thank you.
The next record set was for quickest naturally aspirated V8, with Jim Grillis in the Speedy Diffs Capri just edging out Nick in the XD Falcon Ute by 1/1000th of a second, running a 10.411 at 131 miles per hour. The next record broken was for a BARRA-powered two-wheel drive. Although it's not a BA to FG Falcon like you'd expect, it was ZORAN's 72 Ford Falcon. Built BARRA with a GTX 42 and Turbo 400 box, it ran multiple low 10-second passes with a best of 10.03. This car will be in the 9s next time out 100%.
Oh, mate, best event. I worked at a racetrack for 27 years, and this is the best I've ever done in my life, man, I'm telling you. Even better, I don't own the car and I get to thrash it, but it's the best, man.
The next record broken was for quickest rotary-powered vehicle at Cootamundra. PERE Williams took it in his crazy little Datsun 1200 Ute, going 9.853.
Yesterday I done two passes. The first one went 10.3 off the trailer. Tried to put a bit more power in, got a bit of wheel spin. The second run went 10.4. And then this morning off the trailer, we went 9.8. So,
you know that makes you the quickest rotary ever.
Well, it's hectic.
The quickest rotary at Runway Thrash, and our new record holder with a 9.8. Well done, mate. What do you got to say? Who do you got to thank?
Man, like Wild Fabrications, we sort of built the Ute pretty quick. That's probably why this is my first event with this car. Yeah, it's real good. This event is unreal. Mazsport, Bill Nabham, he tuned the car. done an unreal job for me. He got me here, so I've got to thank him. And then Benny from Import Parts, like last minute touch-ups, he got me here. Zen, he was, unreal for me. So, but yeah, I was pretty stoked to come away with what it is. I didn't even think I'd, to be honest, come close, but surprised me, which is, awesome.
Until now, the quickest Commodore at Cootamundra was still in the 10s. But that record was smashed by Anthony Manson in his VF SSV with a crazy 9.692. The other crazy part is that he was backing off as the mile per hour was only 132. Quickest 5-cylinder, quickest Audi, quickest RS3, and quickest RS3 in the country now, as well as being the greatest car on the internet all in one go, was Jason Rizzo. All Barra jokes aside, this RS3 is super impressive. With a little NOS on board and some tweaks since drag battle, the RS3 didn't just crack 9s, it went 9.637 at 148 miles per hour. With us adding a muscle car event to our calendar in 2020 called Muscle Car Challenge, we decided to implement a quickest muscle car record for steel bumpered cars running a V8. Andrew Simmons, in his nitrous-fed 598 cube Chev-powered TORANA, was determined to get that record, but Tristan Trickus' time was in his way.
Mate, it's very different today, isn't it? There's some powerful cars out there, and these GTRs are just insane. I never seen anything like it. So it's been a good day, really good day.
You've smashed your PB. You did a 9.673.
You're joking. That's wicked, man.
The V8 record is 9.61.
Oh,
Tristan Trickus is 9.63, and everyone in the world wants to chop Tristan.
100%.
So get it back out there,
thanks, mate. Thanks very much. Really appreciate it.
You just beat Tristan Trickus, so you're not quite there yet on the outright record for V8. You're now in second place for V8. So say bye-bye, Tristan.
Bye-bye, Tristan.
How does that feel, though?
Yeah, it feels good, mate. It's been a hard run. Let me tell you, we've been working really hard. I need one more crack at it.
Yeah. Are you going to do the shootout?
Yeah, 100%.
Let's party.
Let's do it.
Daniel Cirillo in the Turbo LS-powered RX-7 came into the event the existing V8 record holder, but sporting a new and wilder engine combination. It took him most of the weekend to get a handle on it and get back up to speed, but by the end, he was able to reset his V8 record.
All right, last year I actually didn't get the chance to meet you, and you set the V8 record at last year's Runway Thrash. You flew under the radar. I'd never even heard of the car. It came out, set the record. Everyone tried to beat it, they couldn't, and then you reset it and took this out, mate. Quickest V8 forced induction. Well done. How you feeling?
Awesome. Unreal. Unreal.
Anyone to thank? Who's been helping? What have you had to go through, mate?
Family, the friends, this is it, man. The motor was out of it in 2 weeks. 2 weeks ago, I had a cracked engine block and I thought I wasn't going to make it.
Mate, we're dying to get you to drag battle in April. You've got the official invite. We want you there. That's the invite only one. That's the big one. Are we going to see you there?
I'd love to come.
Awesome, mate. You are invited. Congratulations.
The quickest Barra-powered vehicle coming into and out of the event was Stath Territory from Independent Motorsport. After running 10 flat on street tyres, he knew it was time for drag radials. That, combined with some more grunt, meant the quickest soccer mum car at Cootamundra smashed its PB and went 9.459. Next up, the 6-cylinder two-wheel drive and SUPRA record was broken by the crew at Motorsports Mechanical. Andrew SUPRA is not only immaculate inside and out, but mega tough, running 8s at the track while remaining a full street car that is regularly driven. King 2JZ has gone 9-9 at drag battle and had the SUPRA record, but with the new surface, we're not just looking to take the 6-cylinder two-wheel drive record, but smash it.
Felt amazing.
9-4, buddy.
Thanks, Andrew. Thank you.
How you feeling after that?
I feel great.
Overall, mate, what do you say this surface compared to the old surface, and how's the event been?
Mate, it's been a struggle yesterday, but today was a much better day, so yeah.
I heard you're going to go give Mick some driving lessons now.
Definitely.
The next record broken was the 6-cylinder all-wheel drive. The boys from Renew Automotive had their R33 GTS-T converted to GTS4, out sporting a new engine combination. The engine is still 2.6 litres with a GTX 42 turbo and turbo 400 box behind it, but now built and turned up. This was enough for them to join the 8-second club at Cootamundra. Adrian's MR2 from BYP continued to amaze and baffle everyone with its incredible times for a rear-wheel drive on an asphalt surface. He came into the event as the quickest two-wheel drive outright and the quickest 4-cylinder outright. Sporting a larger turbo and more power, Adrian was looking to make the most of the new surface and reset his record. It took a while to get a handle on the new setup and the new surface at the same time, with too much traction often being the case. Once he had it all sorted, Adrian was able to break his existing record going into the 870s bracket. The next record to be broken took everyone by surprise. The B2R Motorsports crew rocked up with Josh's Street Fighter R32, which is currently the quickest manual true street GTR in the world, running 8.2 at the track, to try and smash the manual record of 8.9 at Cootamundra. Chris SAADA also turned up in the Hate Me R32 GTR, hoping to put down some 8-second manually shifted times. The engine bay isn't just built to gold standard. The Nitto 3.2 stroker equipped RB3026 can make upwards of 1,300 horsepower thanks to the Precision 8285 turbocharger. Chris managed some mid-9s with ease on day one. Meanwhile, Street Fighter was having some setup issues, and while the crew were working on Josh's car, Chris snuck out for a run while no one was looking and smashed out not only the outright manual record, but took the outright true street GTR record with an 8.756 at 168 miles per hour.
Have you been told your time?
No, nothing yet.
Mate, 8.756. Wow. You are now the quickest manual GTR, and even better, guess what? You are the now quickest manual car, period. You beat the MR2, you beat Anthony Sard. That's it. #1 manual, period.
Thank you.
Dude, that is epic. And for the viewers,
#1.
what gearbox did you have in this before?
PPG. Oh, before auto.
You had an auto.
Yeah.
So you went auto, then went back to manual.
I had to prove the point everyone was talking. So we went back to the manual, and now we'll go back to the auto, back to the manual, whatever, bro.
Whatever works?
We'll drive whatever you want.
This makes Chris's Hate Me not only the quickest manual car and quickest manual true street GTR, but the quickest true street GTR outright over the automatics. Next up, Lance Warren returned in Mad 35 for a little bit of fun. He became the first 7-second R35 at GTR Festival and was looking to go quicker at Cootamundra in the Precision Racing prepped machine. His very first pass broke his own record with an 8.624. His second run would be even quicker.
You went from 5th to 3rd, right, and then got pushed back, but you've gone a little bit quicker, 8:51 now.
Fucking kidding me.
How do you feel about that?
Awesome! Man, it was just, I pulled some power out of it, and it was just still smoking it, man. Right into 3rd, I had to back out of 3rd and go back down again. I thought it was slow, I thought it'd be 8.8 or something.
Next time, don't lift off, okay?
Well, I'll just sit there smoking it up though, that's the problem. ask the guys at MSM. Not all the powers means everything.
That's right.
You know, you got to pull a little bit out. You got to get it sorted for this surface. But hey, man, awesome.
Well done, mate.
Thank you very much.
Proving his reliability, Lance ran another 8.6 on Friday, then on Saturday saved it for the drag shootout, running a 9.1 on a back off, then 2 950s back to back, with one of them resetting his record again.
Oh, day one was awesome, mate. Yeah, I love the new surface there. You know, like it, you know, the 60 footers were really good. So yeah, mate, can't be happier. I actually PB'd. So
what'd you go?
I went 851 at 175.
That actually makes you quicker than all of the SKYLINE GTR True Street cars. Did you know that?
Oh, no, didn't
So
realise
if 35s were sort of like True Street as well, you would be the quickest True Street GTR here at Cootamundra. You know that, right?
No, I didn't know that. But that's bloody awesome, mate, because, you know, up against some pretty big cars, so.
The big question at Runway Thrash was, without King 32 and Jun 2 in attendance, could Motorsports Mechanical grab the #1 spot outright with Andrew's MSMRH7? Having now gone 750s at the track, the car certainly has the goods, with the billet block, Nitto 3.2 litre stroker and Pro Mod turbo making, well, enough power for a nearly 190 miles per hour. The first pass of the weekend certainly was the most entertaining.
Just everything in it.
You gave him everything on the first pass, on a fresh bit of tarmac.
7.5, 190 mile an hour tune.
Yeah, it didn't go to plan, did it?
Nah. He said to turn it down. More up.
By their third run of the day, they were nearly there, running a PB of 8.433. On only their 4th run, they would rewrite the record books.
Eight 8227. Dude, what did you just do? What did you just say to Andrew?
I just told him we went slow. So I let him stress a bit down there.
#1, baby! You are #1!
This weekend at Runway Thrash, one workshop just came, conquered, demolished, did it all, and that's Motorsport Mechanical. We're going to get to the big one, but first up, I never thought that a Supra would ever go this quick at Cootamundra, getting in lower than mid-9s down into a 9.4. You guys have taken out quickest 6-cylinder rear-wheel drive. There you go, Andrew. I'll let you take that, mate. You did the driving.
Owner driver! Yeah!
Mate, new surface, what'd you think? Is that the reason, or is it just development time, or a bit of both?
It's more seat time, learning the car. The first time we came out here, yeah, it was a fresh build. So, yeah, better 60, better surface, faster times.
Most importantly, though, how much fun was the weekend?
Amazing. It was fun. We enjoyed ourselves. We came out here with all the boys, and yeah, we had fun. We went fast, and that's what it's all about. Yeah.
You got yelled at a lot, did you?
Definitely. We had to teach him how to drive. Kept on telling me to get in the driver's seat. I told him, no way. You got to drive yourself. And look at that.
Mate, he did very well. He did very well. I must admit, I was totally gobsmacked. You said to me that you were happy to go home if you even just moved into second outright. But to go first outright, turn it around, come back and go fastest outright, and then obviously be quickest GTR at the same time. Put your hands together, please, guys, for Andrew Amata. Look at that, quickest GTR, fastest outright, quickest outright,
I can't even shake your hand now because there's just too many trophies floating in there. Hey. Mate, I was literally, and this doesn't happen very often, I was lost for words. How did you feel?
It was a very scary experience, and yeah.
Mate, how do you feel number one in everything?
That's all the team. That's all it is, man. I just drove the car.
Mate, what did it take? I heard that you did opposite. You, instead of starting and working your way up, you started at the top and worked your way down with power.
Oh, look, all the boys were just having it. Louis actually and Ray were joking around, saying, let's just leave the 750 190 tune in it. And I said, all right, we'll try it out. So we nearly lost the bloke and the car, but we worked backwards. We found that obviously it's not all about horsepower. We took maybe a good 20 pound out of it. We got it down. I honestly didn't think we'd be number one by today. I was happy to be number two, and I said to Corey, I go, I'll just be happy to be number two. We'll leave Croydon as number one, I don't care. Mate, when they told us, I couldn't believe it. But yeah, last we came out today, it was dancing everywhere, different to yesterday. We couldn't work out why. And obviously the guys rang us and told us that it's spinning one wheel. And I just realised last pass we had broken the diff. So I think all morning we've been battling with it, and he had a broken diff.
Well, one thing I will say is that when you ran the number one time, the 60 wasn't any better than anyone that you beat. So if anyone wants to say that, you know, it was all in the 60, your 60 actually wasn't better than the last two cars that were in front of you. But you then today had that real quick 60, the 140. Was that the pass that could have been?
Look, if you do your calculations, that could have been an 8-1 pass, but it's not meant to be, I guess.
Will we see a 7 though?
I don't know. There was a black crow somewhere here, and they said to me, "This black crow is going to be bad luck." And yeah, look, we're ready to go. We'll be racing next week at the next meet, and obviously next Cootamundra will be on methanol. We'll have carbon everything on it. We'll have 9-inch chrome moly, so twin chutes on it. So that's our next goal, is obviously to be the first of the 7 and first to close to 200 mile an hour at Cootamundra.
After the 2019 Tuners Edge Runway Thrash, the new outright leaderboard at Cootamundra looks like this.
The 2019 Tuners Edge Runway Thrash was relaxed, a whole load of fun, but nearly every record was broken. Now we know what you're all thinking. King 32 and Jun 2 weren't there, and MSMRH7 took the lead, which means next year's GTR Challenge is going to be the fiercest showdown we've ever had. And with a whole bunch of new single-digit two-wheel drives, Drag Battle is going to be pretty out of control as well. Now the dates for next year are April 2nd through 4th, so set that into your calendar. Don't forget, if you want to enter Drag Battle and GTR Challenge, it is by application only, so you have to apply via our website, and then we select the best of the best for that shootout. Now, our next Runway Thrash coverage videos are going to be about the old school muscle and then the new school muscle cars, but you won't be watching them here. We've started a new YouTube channel called Motive Muscle Cars. Now, the reason we've done that is we attend so many events around the world, and we're also running a muscle car challenge next year at Cootamundra Airport, so we thought it would be only fitting to start a new YouTube channel dedicated to muscle cars. So make sure you check that out and subscribe.